I had the biggest smile on my face. I was like, this is the sickest thing ever.
You're going to be back to the water soon. And so we wanted you to, leave Switzerland, leave Geneva, leave Watches and Wonder with a new tool watch. And obviously we know that sharks are very dear to you and very dear to us. And we're going to be unveiling in a short period of time a new limited edition diver that has, a strong meaning with sharks. It's called the Diver Hammerhead Shark Edition. And I've got the watch with me. Do you want to see it?
Absolutely. Wow.
So here it is.
Wow. It's as beautiful as a hammerhead itself.
You've got the hammerheads, designed even on the strap. I think it's a beautiful combination, of navy blue with red accents. We even managed, to color a bit, the titanium, so it's still very light, but you've got that nice hue of blue also on the casing. And before you head back home, what about trying it out on the Lake of Geneva?
Absolutely. Growing up on a small island surrounded by a heck of a lot of water, it really becomes everything to you. And it's not just me, it's pretty much everybody that lives on the island. You have a connection with the ocean one way or another, whether it's going to the beach for fun, whether it's going to the sea to get food for dinner that night, whether it's walking the water line after a rough day at work. Everybody, I think, really has a deep sense of both connection with the water and a sense of awe and inspiration and admiration. I fell in love with riding waves. It really feels like it's a part of me and it's part of my DNA. It's funny how a 5-second to 10-second moment of your life can change your life forever. I was attacked by a tiger shark right after my 18th birthday, and I was just grateful that I was alive. I was missing a limb, but I was also back in the water so very shortly after, and I got back to that continuity of being in the ocean and being able to get back to riding waves. And I was 18 at the time, and I happy-go-lucky just wanted to get back in the ocean. I didn't become a shark lover and a shark advocate the second I woke up in the hospital the next day after getting my leg bitten off. It was something that just over the years I fell in love more and more with sharks. I feel very grateful, and I feel there's a sense of, we have a word in Hawaii called kuleana, it's responsibility and to give back. And it's my way of giving back, is to be an advocate for sharks. I got into photography really after the attack. I had a bit more downtime. My surfing coach had some really good camera gear. My friends were all becoming some of the best surfers in the world. I started taking photos of them, and my images got in magazines, into surf magazines. And it wasn't so much I was a good photographer, it was just my friends were really good at surfing. So I applied for art school and spent the next 4 years studying fashion. And I wanted to be a fashion photographer. And then I got asked to get into policy making for shark conservation, and went to Congress and used the irony of my situation to get shark protections. And soon after got invited to go shark diving, and brought my camera and was like, this is the greatest subject on earth. I really think sharks are one of the best muse. They're challenging, difficult as a subject, incredibly beautiful. So many untold stories, so many stories that have been told wrong about sharks that I really enjoy sharing with the world, not only my love for sharks, not only how beautiful they are, but how imperative they are for planet Earth. As being at the very top, they sort of are the glue that holds everything below them together and binds everything together. You get rid of what's sick, what's dying in the ocean, you're making the genetic pool stronger, not only for what are a couple levels below you, but the entire food web below you. That's an incredibly important job. It's almost like the garbage men and women of the sea. Sharks have been on this planet for over 450 million years. I think that alone just says how important they must be for this planet. There's multiple species of hammerheads. You've got the great hammerhead, you've got the scallop hammerhead, all different sizes, but the great hammerhead, you see its dorsal fin, it's so disproportionately bigger than other sharks. And they are one of the biggest, most powerful sharks in the ocean. I think hammerheads are the silliest, most wildest animal that in your head that you could create. That's the hammerhead. Very unconventional, but very beautiful. Coming to Switzerland has been a bucket list of mine. I've told almost every single person I've run across on this trip how excited I was and how excited I am to be here. The food's incredible. The people are as kind as can be. I feel like I'm a memory millionaire just the last few days alone of all the different incredible places I've been, the conversations I've had. I think Switzerland is one of the most incredible countries on this planet. I had a little bit of trepidation, I think, before we went wake surfing, just because it's something I've never done before, and I'm used to the ocean and the power of the ocean, and thought that it might be very difficult to really judge the power of the wave behind the boat. I think once I got in the back though and grabbed the tow rope, it reminded me of being back home with the jet ski and tow and surfing, and once I was up, it felt really good. Every single time I grabbed the rope and got up, fell, and kind of learned something new, and then it just progressed, and then I would say maybe a good half hour into it, I had the biggest smile on my face. I was like, this is the sickest thing ever. It was just really, really fun.